Okay, so good morning and good afternoon and good evening everyone and welcome back in the today's class. Today we are on the day number 5 of our class today. Okay, till or I can say in the yesterday's session, what we started about the discussion on the ServiceNow product, ServiceNow capability, that what ServiceNow is providing to us. That we say that okay, these are the things that ServiceNow providing to us, and we can continue with the same, the product, the flavor, the modules given by ServiceNow to us. Today we are going to be do a deep dive in that particular area to get more understanding about the ServiceNow, its own capability, the different modules given by ServiceNow, what they stand, what we have in that areas that we're going to be discussed today. Okay. Okay. So we are on this part. Let me open this image here only. Wait. Here it is. Yep. Okay. So yesterday we discussed about the ITSM. That is a normal one which ServiceNow is giving out of the box to all the users, and almost company is using the ITSM. Incident, change, problem, request. Every company is using. Item we discuss about from the discovery perspective, event management side, that how to maintain the infrastructure that we discussed yesterday. Okay. Then we say item, all the asset related to software or the hardware, laptops, servers, networks, kind of routers, means anything in the asset format, hardware asset format, CPUs, RAM, all the things we are maintaining here. And in the software, my subscriptions, my licensing to the OS or to specific application, we are maintaining here, maintaining a life cycle like of this. Now today's topic says ITBM, IT business management. What it says that, let's say I am running this training batch. Okay. Now before running this training batch, I need to be estimate that if I open a new office, how much investment I need, how much funding I need, what resources I need. Okay, so these things it come in the ITBM perspective. If I change the concept, if I change the wordings to the IT specific, let's say if we need to be kick off a new project in our company, then my project manager says, okay, what is the demand? What we need to be start? How many resources we need for this? What is the budget for this particular project? I'm sure that everybody who will be working in a company, they are filling the timesheets on the weekends, week to week basis, that I charge 30 hours, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours to that particular thing. Okay, and also in this they say the Scrum and the Agile framework, because what ServiceNow say, if you're working on a project, you have to be work in a step by step manner. Let's take example. If I started this training and start bombarding the different topics, then you will say, Atul, no, we're not getting. But now if I have a proper agenda and I know that in a 1 week this will be done, in a second week this will be done, in a third week this will be done. So after end of every week, you are getting prepared more and more on the service now. So now if after today's class I say, okay guys, what is your confidence level in the service now? You says, Atul, yes, we know the basics of the service now. Earlier we are not aware that what is the product of service now. We think it is ITSM only, but now we know the n number of products available here. So this is called the agile framework, agile methodology we use. Okay. Resourcing management, portfolio, investment, funding. So these things, basically all the things related to the project. Why ServiceNow bring this concept into the tool? Because they say that everybody is using third-party tool to maintaining the project. Someone is maintaining in the Excel sheet, someone using the Microsoft project management, that MPP is there, right? Microsoft project portfolio project management kind of things. Okay, everybody's using some different tool. Why not I build them something which they can use along the ITSM as well, item as well. So then ServiceNow say, guys, purchase this product from me, purchase this license, this module from me, pay for the license and use it. Now there's no need to be go to the multiple tools. One tool will be helpful for everything. Then the DevOps. DevOps is a hot cake in the market, if I say. I worked in DevOps not for more than 6 to 7 months, and it's more than old in the 2014-15 somewhere. Okay, but this particular concept is no more, or I not know more basically, but not get a good hype in the market that companies are using here. But DevOps says that if you are building any code and you want to do your automation automatic, sorry, I say automation deployment automated, then you can use the DevOps module of ServiceNow. Okay, it depends. I did not see companies who are using the DevOps in depth for their work. They're using either GitHubs, they're using other teams kind of things, but they're not using the DevOps. The next portion in IT workflow is called the security operation. Now the question comes, if there is something mishappen in the house. Maybe if I say that, guys, if there is any thief in your house, what you will do? Will you message your friend first of all, hey, there's a thief in my house, or you will call to the police? Definitely we will call to the police. But there will be some people who are making the video for this. Oh, dekho, and people say, see, in that house there is a thief. Instead of calling to the police, they start creating the videos. So ServiceNow says that I know every company need a security, but in this particular module, I'm giving them that how they can handle that particular thing. I'm not saying that if you follow this module, you will be 100% compliance. No, this is just giving me a method that in case any security breach happen, how to handle that part. And this module is called the SecOps, SecOps, SecOps. Again, small module, but good demand in the market as of now. Okay, so in this, say, if you see a security incident response, if any ransom attack has been done on my server, how to handle that situation? I configure in my service now that if any ransom attack happen, I'll create a ticket with a name called the ransom, and it will trigger the email to the all the IT security guys. If any vulnerability happen, how I will going to be respond? What mechanism I need to be follow? What people need to who are the people need to be involved in the vulnerability response? How to do the solution management? So don't be confused that it is giving me a process. No, it is giving me a method. It is giving me a tool. It is giving me a place to record all these issues and take a proper action on that part. Okay, clear guys till this point? Any doubt? Because these are the things which it is easy to learn. If you want, you can learn by your end as well. Go to the ServiceNow docs and do it.
Ato, is
Yes, go ahead.
GRC under security operation?
Little bit louder, please, Sava.
I say GRC. GRC is part of it.
No. GRC is part of integrated risk management. Number one point is that there's a no term GRC at point of time in ServiceNow. It has been replaced by the term called the integrated risk management.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's still its market, it is still go like a GRC, but it is not a GRC. It is enterprise risk, sorry, integrated risk management.
Okay.
Now, The this what is this concept say GRC or the IRM, basically we say it's IRM. Let's say that every company says that they want to be compliant with the particular standards. Like if you are working in a company, okay. Some area. If you are working in a company, your company says, hey guys, we are ISO 14,000 certified. We are ISO 27,000 certified. We are ITIL compliant. We are Prince2 compliant. How they say that they are compliant to these standards? When you say that they're compliant to these standards, when they are able to meet the criteria of that particular thing. When I say that guys, you are ServiceNow certified, when you have a ServiceNow certification, only then I can say yes, you are the ServiceNow certified. Correct? So to do this part, ServiceNow says that I have a concept, I have a module called the integrated risk management, where you can bring all your standards policies into the ServiceNow, and then on the top of that make a control. Like let's take a normal example here. Like I have a policy that if anybody will not attend my call 3 days, I will kick them out. If anyone send any vulgar sexual harassment messages in the WhatsApp group, I will kick them out from the training program. This is what I have a policy. To maintain that policy, I put the control. Let's say by mistake someone sent some wrong information, some misleading information, some sexual content on the WhatsApp group. I call him. Okay, why you sent? Oh, so sorry, I sent it by mistake. Then I'll give a warning to him or her. This is the first and last warning. Next time it happen, I'll kick you out from the training. So how I'm doing? I'm doing the management here. Maybe after 10 days, another incident happened. And it has been done by the same person. I'll audit it. Hey, he's the person who's sending the wrong message again and again. Let me talk to him and kick out from the my group. Okay, so in the GRC, we are basically dealing on the compliance part, because if there's any security, if there's any compliance breach, and not so the security, if there's any compliance breach, it can be a very heavy penalty for me. Let's take example. I guess there was some discussion going on that some test was done in the automobile industry. We say the security test, and I guess one of the company did not able to pass that test. They got out, I guess out of 5, they just got 2 or 3 stars, and their competitor get the 4-star. People start making fun of that. You are not secure. Why should I buy this and all the things? Now, because they are not able to meet the standards, they are paying the penalty in the form of the reputation. Their sales are going down because they're not as per the standards which company is looking for. Let's take example. My wife do the baking. She do a good baking. What if one of the customers says, or maybe if that cake go for the food inspection, and something came wrong in that inspection, then it will be a value loss for my reputation, my wife baking business, right? So in the GRC, it says, boss, better you do all these things beforehand. As it is not a case that companies are not using GRC at their place. They have some Excel sheet, they have some PPT, they have some documentation. But ServiceNow say, why you're doing the manual work? Let me give you one platform to do this part. And they bring up the GRC as a topic, GRC as a module here. We will discuss this in depth as well, little bit. Any question, any doubt before I move to the next level? Anyone? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let's proceed further then. The next says HRSD part, employee workflow. As the name indicate. Now ServiceNow says that I build the product for you, which you can use to handle your IT people. The product I build for you, which you can use for the infrastructure. The product I build for you, you can use for your business management, for your risk compliance, for your security part. Now let me enter into the other domain as well. Definitely every company is doing the hiring. And for the hiring, either they're using the Excel sheet to maintain the candidate details, either SharePoint or something. ServiceNow say let remove that option. And I'll give you the single place that is called the HRST. From hiring till the retirement, you can make the things in the HRSD because you need the HR in every place. Hiring, offer releasing, resignation, promotion, bonuses, policies, maternity, paternity, medical leaves, fund leaves, annual leaves, beverages leave, any kind of a leave. You need HR on the place. You need someone to whom you can contact for these kind of areas. And at the last, they have to maintain the record. ServiceNow say remove the Excel sheet, remove the email communication. Let me give you the tool called the product called the HRSD, Human Resource Service Delivery. So now if I take example in your respective companies, if you're working and if you want to be raise a grievance, let's say you got your salary and it is less. In your salary, the tax is high. In your salary, the component is missing. You want to go on a sabbatical leave. You need approval from the HR. You need approval from the business side. You want to travel to the on-site. You need approval from the HR. You want to check the policies. So what you guys do? You go open your laptop, go to the HR site, and you check the policies and raise a request from there. This thing this is coming in the ServiceNow as HRSD. So we will have one session on this part as well, the overview session. In the same thing, we have a portal available which you can use. In the thing we have an employee document. So when you join a company asks, okay, submit your document like passport, your SSN ID, your degrees, your mark sheets, your other previous compensation, your previous relieving letter or joining this bonus letter or your work experience, all the things. So you go and put it here. They onboard you. And in case you have any issue, you can raise a case for the HR. This is come in the HR service delivery. Now, safe workplace. This has been introduced by ServiceNow during the COVID time. In 2020 somewhere they introduced this. They analyze the business case and they quickly build that part. Few companies are using this. Even few companies are using this. I know. I have a discussion with few of my friends. They say yes, we are using this on the ServiceNow only. ServiceNow giving it's like kind of a with the minimum cost because that time people need it. If you want to travel, go back to the office, you have to fill the screening form. You need to be booked the table or you need to book your seat if you want to travel to the office. You need approval from the HR. So all these things, you can even track the PPE inventory. How many PPE kits I have, how many has been used, how many has been left now. So multiple things they have done here. It is one of the separate module given by ServiceNow, which you can use it. Workplace service delivery. Nowadays, earlier when I started my journey, there was no mechanism of booking the rooms, conference rooms. What we do, if I have a meeting, I go and put my laptop in that room and say, guys, I'm using this room. But now we are so advanced. Now, whenever you're blocking a calendar for anyone, you get an option to book the meeting room as well. Companies are so advanced nowadays. Every company has a policy of work from home. that 50%, 30%, 70% people work from office, 30% will be work from home for a particular day. Now, if you want to come to office, you have to book your desk first. In one of my company where I was working, so before when I reach office, before I enter into my bay, I have a big screen. I need to go and make a selection that today where I'm going to be sit. Because in my team we have a policy. They have a 18 seats and we have a 20 people in that team due to hiring and other things. Now my manager says, boss, if all 20 will come, that where the 2 people will sit. So what he says, let's have a policy. Every day 2 people will have to work from home and rest 18 need to book the desk. Now if I need to go to office as a 19th person, I know that I'm not going to be get a seat in that particular bay where my manager is sitting. So I'll see some other places in that display and book that place for me, and I work from the office. But my manager asks, why you're in office today? You have a work from home. So he simply says, if you are coming to office on the day you have work from home, don't come and talk to me and say, hey, I want to be sit here, because officially you are not allowed to be come to office today. So these things you can maintain in the workplace service delivery. You can book the seats and you can utilize that part. Few companies are using these options as well. I have these examples. Clear this point, guys. Any doubt? Any question? Tell me, guys, any doubt, any question, any clarification in these 2 areas? No doubt, no question, no clarification. That's good. Silence is good, but again, not for you. OK, let me come back here. Now, the third section of this particular discussion is called the customer workflow. So if you notice, give me a minute. Oof. So if you notice now in the ServiceNow product, this image, that ServiceNow started its journey from the IT side. They bring the ITSM, then they bring the infrastructure, then they bring the business management, then they bring the risk and compliance, then they bring the HR part, and now they're saying that, hello, Mr. X, you're providing the services to your customers as well. Let me give you the example here. We have a very depth discussion in this area. Complete 1 hour session we will have on the CSM part. But what this CSM stands for here? Now, you purchase iPhone. OK. If tomorrow something not working in that iPhone, what you do? Yes, tell me what you will do. Who has iPhone?
Customer care.
Customer care. OK. Someone say we reach out to the company, right? How you will reach out to the company?
You call the customer
Customer care. Correct. Good. So now the CSM says that, OK, guys, I know. Did you OK, one more thing before I proceed further. Did you guys getting a feel that how strategically ServiceNow changing the behavior, the domain, the motto? They are saying that why you want to use the Excel sheet or some other tool to check talking to your customers. Use my module in that area. So how they started? They start selling this thing first. Guys, use incident, change, problem and request. You are happy. Oh, you are happy. Now, why not you can track your, why not you started tracking your infrastructure in the ServiceNow itself? You use this thing. You are more happy. Then they say, OK, use this this, you start using this part. By using this 5 or 6 modules, you decommission 5 or 7 legacy system. Then they says, oh wow, nice. How your HR is working? HR we're using the Workday, or maybe Excel sheet, or maybe Jira, or maybe XYZ tool. Hey, why are you using two different tools? You're using ServiceNow already. Why you are using some other tool for the HR part? Why not use the ServiceNow? They bring this into the picture. Companies start using this thing. Then they say, okay, you are providing service to the customers. Yes. How you're providing? They call us. We maintain one. We are using one tool that is called some inbuilt or in-house tool. You're using that tool and we're maintaining it. Oh my God! Again, you're using two tools. Why not use the service now? So that you can decommission this tool. See, now understand the strategy here. By saying this thing, by introducing the new modules, they want to bring everything on a one tool for the customer. Now, if I say earlier we have a mobile phone with a single SIM, and if I have a two SIM, I have to take a two mobile phone. But now I have a phone which has a two SIM, and I can carry my personal number. I can carry my official number in the same mobile phone. It saves my efforts. Number one, I don't need to worry about to carry two phones. No need to be carry the multiple chargers. No need to be worried if there's no network in one, I can use the other SIM as well. This is the SIM benefit. I know there's a phone which has a 3 SIMs as well. So this is, guys, if you are providing the service to the customer, how you are maintaining those records? Why not you use the customer service management module which I am giving to you? Like you are maintaining your incident change problem, the same way you can maintain your customer issue. So let's say if Ima has some issue in the iPhone, she will go to the iPhone website and she will register her product and she will raise a issue there. And then they will reply back. Okay, Ima, thank you so much for reaching out to us. We are working on this issue. We'll send some engineer to check your phone and all the things, or they will direct you that where to come. This is called the CSM part. CSM work on the two major fundamentals. I will not go in depth. Only two major fundamentals. It's B2B and B2C. Business to business and business to customer. Or I can say business to customer, right? Business to business and business to customer. In one of the interview, he asked me, I was not aware about that CSM is so good. I know that CSM is used for the customer service management. Then one of the interviewer asked me, Atul, do you know the principle of CSM? I said, what principle? I'm not a school teacher or I'm not a reporting to any principal. No. There's some basics for some basic route for the CSM. Then he told me B2B and B2C. And when we will discuss this topic in depth, then you will come to know about that what is B2B and what is B2C. So we have to wait for at least 30 days from now to reach on this topic. Now the next topic which says field service management. See the smartness again. Now if you purchase, let's say Ima purchased a new refrigerator from the store. She it has been set up, engineer came, give a demo, Ima was happy. After 5-10 days, Ima facing an issue that this refrigerator is not getting chill. It's releasing some unnecessary water content from the bottom and the door is causing an issue. Okay, no problem. Ima raised this incident. I'm using the word incident for the time being, but actually it is not incident, it is a case. Okay, Ima raised a case on the Ima call to the customer care and say, hey, I'm calling Ima. I purchased this product. She give the product details. That agent confirm, okay, it is on your name. Tell me, ma'am, what is the issue? Ima says that this fridge is not working properly, not chilling, releasing some water droplets from the bottom, door is not good. Now the fact is that that executive cannot come to your home to see your issue. What she says, okay ma'am, give us some time, our engineer is in that area only, he will come and he will check your issue. That how that agent will come to know? Agent is need to be used the FSM. If you see the agent, specifically the agents who are working on the areas, the lift maintenance, they don't carry a laptop, they just have a mobile phone. They get a message on the mobile phone, hey, your next visit has been scheduled on this particular place, go and check the issue. They get a detail that what issue that particular person is facing. You go there, you fix that issue, you check that issue, and you also just reply on the same SMS. I go there, this is the root cause. That's all. These guys don't have any laptop or big things. They just work on the some handheld device quickly. It can be maybe small iPad, maybe small phone, something special type of a phone. Because they are the field service management guys. And how to reach out to those guys from the company perspective. ServiceNow say I'm giving you the FSM module as well. Don't worry. Use that part. Clear till this area. It is again a hot cake in the market. CSM, FSM is a hot cake. It is good to go. If you want to be learned, you can actually learn this part. Yes, guys, any doubt, any question?
Atul.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, how do you know if any of the website, let's say Amazon or let's say eBay, is using ServiceNow? How do you can you confirm that? How can you know?
Sorry, how you can know that EB is using the ServiceNow and which modules, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me time till Monday.
Okay.
I will tell you because this question is already floated a lot of time to me from the other people as well. Like people connect me on the WhatsApp or the LinkedIn as well. And a lot of people are asking, is there any way I can go and check that what are the modules activated in my ServiceNow instance? Correct?
Yes.
So I give you the shortcut, or maybe I can just give you a tip here. There's a multiple ways to do that part. Not multiple, maybe mainly one or two ways you can do that part. Number one, you can check on the table level that what are the tables involved. The core tables you can check like task table, HRG table, FSM table, CSM table. Then you can say that these are the modules has been activated in my system. Second thing, you can go to the plugin section and you can check that how many plugins has been installed in my system, but you have to do the manual checks.
Okay.
Because when you take the ServiceNow instance, a lot of plugin installed in the background automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the things, but not sure that why this question is so much floating in the market nowadays. Approximately in the last 10-15 days, 2-3 people asked me the same question. That Atul, how I can check this thing? Maybe someone asked this question in the interview and it's like floating everywhere now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now the next or the last point in this particular picture on this particular side is called the creator workflow. It says that I am giving you the authority. I means the service now giving me the authority to create the things according to my need as well. And in this section, they put the two things, app engine and integration hub. Let's take example. I'm doing this training. Okay. And don't worry, you guys have to work on the project. I will give you the project as well. Maybe in next 2 or 3 days when we start the ServiceNow front end, then I'll give you the task. Okay. Now we guys know that in the ServiceNow there is a no module called the training. Okay. And I have a requirement. You are my colleagues now. You are my friends now, participants now. Students I'll not say, because if I say student, I'll become a very teacher on the high level side. No, let's say we are the participants here, and I'm just like you guys. Okay. Now thing is that I told you guys, okay guys, I need one application need to build for me in ServiceNow where I can track the all my training needs. Training needs means I can track your attendance. See, nowadays I'm taking the attendance in Excel sheet. Do you think we are the foolish guys here? Atul, you are giving us a knowledge on the ServiceNow. Why you cannot build the module in the ServiceNow itself? Why are you using the Excel sheet? This is the one example only, right? I need to be maintain your fees as well. I have that separate Excel sheet. I have to maintain your agenda as well. Atul, come on. What rubbish you're doing? You're telling us use ServiceNow. ServiceNow is this, and you're using the Excel sheets. Then if you want to develop your own application, we use the app engine. Here the concept come pass platform as a service. I'm using the ServiceNow as a platform and want to build application for my training things on the top of that. I'll show you that how you can create the app in the ServiceNow, and these apps are called the custom app. Custom means which is not given by ServiceNow, which you as a user creating it for your customer. Okay, this is called the, and this is again one of the hot cake in the market. Nowadays, ServiceNow avoid any custom applications because it is a highly payable. Maintenance part is very high. But if you want, you can do little bit customization on or you can make your apps according to your need. I will show you that how we can create an app in ServiceNow. Again, it is be done after 30 days approximately. But we will experience that part. Now the second point, integration of, and they're saying is a creator workflow because it is you who are deciding that you want to be used or not. Now the next is called the integration hub. Now be practical on this word, guys. Be practical. You connected with me because you want a ServiceNow training. I responded back to you because I need a participant. You are paying, I'm giving my service to you. This is called the integration. Now in our IT industry, it is kind of impossible that I will use only one tool. I use multiple tools. And if I want to connect two tools, maybe I can say I want to connect ServiceNow with another tool in my company. Maybe it can be Jira, it can be Survey Desk, it can be BMC Remedy, it can be ServiceNow, another instance of ServiceNow as well. Then I use the integration hub. There's a concept called the spokes, integration spokes. It means a well-written, predefined code is there where you have to be just change the address. I'll give you the one example here. Let's say there's a marriage in Khushbu house. Okay. Her father go to that printing shop and say, boss, print the 200 cards for my daughter marriage. Her father give that person the content details, done the proofreading, card done, printing done. Now her father bring all the cards to the home. Now, do you think that if Khushbu's father inviting the 200 people, will the 200 people will contain the different content? No. Everybody is containing the same content. The only thing is that on the top, the represent name will be different. One card is for Mr. Sharma, one card for Mr. Verma, one card for Ima, one card for Saba, one card for Priya, one card for Shivani, one card for Dipsy, one card for Kamlesh, one card for me. So what this pre-built scopes Spock says that guys, I am giving a standard format. You just change your addressing part, and this addressing we call in the integration world is called the endpoint URLs, to whom you are going to be connect at the last. So in this particular integration hub, ServiceNow say don't build your own APIs, don't build your own JSON. I will give you everything by default. You go and just make a changes in the endpoint URL and it start working for you. That is the reason there's a new concept come into the market nowadays. If you are be on the LinkedIn kind of things, companies are moving from the high code to the low code or the no code. Let me see. I was reading some article. Right? There was some article there. Partner, not this one. I don't know where I was reading. Now platform reference guide. This one. This one. Let me show you something. If this is the only one. Ensuring, engaging. Let me see. Increasing, accelerating. And what is a low code? This one. So ServiceNow is coming to the concept called the low code. Low code means if you are not a technically strong, like people like me, I proudly say, yes, I am not a 100% technical guy. I cannot write a code. Then ServiceNow says that why boss? Let me give you the functionalities called the low code. You have that much mind where you know that what to drag and what to drop, what to link with one box or the other box. If you can do this thing, you can use ServiceNow, and they bring this concept called the low code. This thing, it is very good concept nowadays. There's a lot of companies who are doing this part. I know there's one company called the OutSystem. They're purely on the low code part. Low code means that if you want to develop anything in the ServiceNow, you have to be write the scripting as a minimum as you can do. I created one video on the change model. I'm releasing by today or tomorrow. Go through that video. You will come to know that why I'm saying, because I cannot write the scripts, but I can do the drag and drop. I can select from the drop down which value should become. That is concept the low code here. Okay. So to do this part, ServiceNow say, I don't want that only developer can do this thing. My consultants, my business process consultant, my functional consultant also can use this part. And the another purpose of the low code is that if you are working as a functional consultant and your customer says, hey Atul, can you build a simple catalog item for me just to show me that how it's look like in ServiceNow. Now, if you don't have that knowledge, you need to be wait to the developer. It will be free. You tell him, he will build it for you. ServiceNow said, don't worry. If you don't know the coding, don't worry. Use the catalog builder. Quick win for you. You just do drag drop, put the question, it will be ready for you. This is the purpose they're bringing these things. The creator flow. Clear guys, everyone till this point. Any doubt, any question? Like this. Dipsy, Priya and Saba, any doubt?
So in application development area, that's where you're going to write like code, like let's say JavaScript, CSS, all this
JavaScript.
stuff, right? Yeah.
If you are writing the business rules or the client scripts, you need to be use the JavaScript. If you're working on the portal part, you should know, I guess, something on the Angular JS, CSS as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anatu, Nizvi, Khushbu, any doubt, any question?
Yeah, so integral hub is basically
Integration.
CMS, right?
It's an integration hub.
Integration hub. So
Right.
it's like a CMS, right?
You can say you're talking about the content management system, CMS.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
You can say as of now, means just for the understanding you can say, because when we do the ServiceNow to ServiceNow integration in our last working days, then I'll show this part that how these things actually work. But it's not holding any content actually, Khushbu. It is just holding the predefined connection links. Let's I give you one example. Okay, when you purchase a new house, okay, all the wiring is already done, right? Internally,
Mhm.
all the wiring has
Yeah.
been done in the kitchen, in the washrooms, in the balcony, in the room. You just go and put your charger and you get the electricity, right?
Yeah.
Now either you go in any of the home, the system will be same, but the placement can be different. Maybe in the kitchen, somewhere in near to induction, maybe in some kitchen it is near to the sink. So that is called the integration hub. Means you have to just put your charger in that socket. The things will work automatically in the background for you. Now you put phone charger, put laptop charger, you put mixie, you put grinder, you can put oven, you put microwave. Nothing will worry here. It is a predefined things for you. So
Okay.
so later when we enter into the service now, then these things will be getting clear to you very easily. I know it's a very high level as of now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because,
Understood.
Arturo, Arturo,
because yes, go ahead, Chaba.
is it like let's say for example you want to integrate like Jira to
Yes,
ServiceNow,
yes.
like you want to use it to
Let
for users when
Jira
you write user story or stuff.
Jira is just one example.
Okay.
You can integrate service now with any.
Many things
Yes,
like
I done
Selenium
ServiceNow,
for
Salesforce,
okay.
I done ServiceNow, SAP, I done ServiceNow, Active Directory, I done ServiceNow with Jira, I done ServiceNow with the service. This thing, what I can say, Cherwell is there's a tool. I done ServiceNow with the Service as a tool. Now,
Okay.
either you want to anything you want to do to integrate, you need
Oh,
some standard format.
okay. Okay.
Okay, now either you travel via bus, car, sorry, either travel via bus, flight, or train. In every ticket, there is a one thing has been common, that is your PNR number. In the number can be changed, but the column will be there that what is the PNR number for your booking. That is called the integration. This I'm giving the standard format, guys.
Mm-hmm.
In every billing, either you purchase one cloth, either you purchase 100 clothes, either you go in the local grocery shop, either you go in the major mall. Every billing format is same. Date of the bill, time, your card number, your payment detail, your benefits, your concession, your service tax, your VAT, everything will be same here. So ServiceNow say, boss, if you want to integrate ServiceNow with the other tool, why you are creating this code again and again and again and again? I am giving you the standard code. Use that code and just change the endpoint URL. If you want to integrate with Jira, put the Jira IPs here. If you want to integrate with the PMC remedy, put the BMC remedy code here. This is what integration hub is there.
Okay.
Khushbu, somewhat somehow more clear or not?
Uh,
Or still confused? Let me try login if I can show you here. Oops, it will take time. Okay, Khushbu, go ahead. But in the meantime, it will take time. Let not put the time here now. Any other doubt
okay.
on this part, or what your understanding says here?
Yeah, still a little confused, but yeah, I mean, with time, I'm sure I'll understand.
Okay, okay, great. Akanksha, Ima, Ugo, and MJ. Any doubt? Any question?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
All clear. Good,
No, thank you.
good. Okay, let's go to the last section of this particular image now. Two section actually. Industry solution. Who is the CEO of this thing? ServiceNow. Any idea? This is homework for you guys. There's a person named called Mr. Bill. It's Bill D something is there. I'm not able to pronounce correctly.
McDonald.
Something, right? Something.
Bill
He was the former CEO of the company name called SAP. And I guess in 2014 or 15 or 16 somewhere, if I'm not wrong, near about that time period, he joined ServiceNow. And he came with the vision that guys, I want to make ServiceNow up to that extent that it should be applicable for each and every industry as well. This is what the motto or the vision of Mr. Fred Ludy as well, who's the founder of ServiceNow. Who's the founder of the ServiceNow. So ServiceNow says, if you see this upper chart, you says Atul, wow, matlab ki in one tool I can do everything. Then the industry people says, guys, I'm from the telecom. Why I cannot use your service now? Financial people say, sorry guys, I'm from the financial. I do banking, lending, loan, credits. I cannot use service now. Then service now think about these areas. Cannot we build something in service now for these guys as well? Means I'm talking about their core business now. I'm not talking about the financials IT, not talking about the financials ITBM. No, I'm talking about the core business now. What is the core business for telecom? Issue the same call recording, call checking, networks, all the things are core business of service now. With the help of Vodafone and British Telecom, ServiceNow developed a product called the TNPM or TSM, and this product has been developed by the Accenture. I was there was some when if you open this training, if you find this training on your service portal or maybe in the now learning site, sorry, you will in the opening slide this says that why this product come into the picture, because it is a need of the two major telecom giants, British Telecom and the Vodafone. They come together, they reach out to the ServiceNow, guys, please build something for us. Then ServiceNow pick up his partner as Accenture, and they all force these major areas. ServiceNow as a company, Accenture as a company, Vodafone as a business guy, and British Telecom as a business guy. They come together and they build a product in the ServiceNow that is called the TSM and the TNPM. Now then they build the financial service operation. In the current era, in the current time, ServiceNow has a product on these areas as well, in the legal as well. In the last San Diego, the release is for the health sciences as well, medical sciences as well. Not mature, I agree. But they're giving the functionality to the industries now. Guys, go and use. This is the way they're capturing the market. Again, no sales pitch, no marketing here. But having service now my bread, butter and jam. And now you also have a bread, butter and jam of service now. You should know these things in depth. Where ServiceNow is going, what is the vision, mission of the ServiceNow? Okay, so these things we cannot install in our PDIs, in our personal development instance, because these are the specific modules. It is a paid one. It is only and only available in the, I can say, your official instances only. So if you say, Atul, can you show us TNPM? No, I cannot show because it is not allowed on the PDIs. But if you want to read, go and check on the Google TNPM or TSM service now. You will get the details as well. Okay, now the last part that is called the Now platform. This training, this way of delivering the training, this content, these examples is my property here, my proprietorship here, because this is one which I am building. The agenda which you are able to see here, this is agenda which I build, I customize, I make it for my participants. In the same manner, ServiceNow say, boss, I have some my tool. And what this is workflow and the integration. If you want to integrate, use the workflow, the flow designers in the system, which I built for you guys. You go, if you want, you can do a little bit customization here on the top. Ima, I'm putting you on the mute, sorry. Okay, this is the one of the area. So in our discussion, in our training, we will discuss about the flow designer, that how this has been used. Then ServiceNow say, I build a capability in ServiceNow that is called the machine learning and AI part. Your reporting, your predictive intelligence, PI, your performance analysis, PA, you can use that in your system, but it is built by me. I am the owner for this. Then user experience, walk-up experience, surveys, assessment. This is given by ServiceNow, built by ServiceNow. Now you say, Atul, you have your service, this is all this built by ServiceNow. Agree. But this is they're selling it to the customers. This is they're recommending to the customer to be used if you want to run to ServiceNow. Like I says, guys, I'm telling you, or I'm giving you knowledge on these particular topics. But content will be mine. This agenda will be mine. Now, on the top of that, by using this training, 1 hour training, you get the terms. Now go and explore in the Google more about the same. This is my area. Reusable data model, CMDB model, that is called the configuration management database. CSDA model, configuration, sorry, not configuration, common service data model, the hot cake in the market, CSDM. We will have a depth discussion on these two topics in depth. Almost 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hour session will be going these particular things. Now we are on the CSDM white paper 4.0. I started this CSDM journey in the 4.3. It is too complicated. It is a white paper of the 37 pages. But I give up after 5 pages. Boss, I cannot read much. So much confusing sometimes. You are reading one line, in the next line the things has been changed. ServiceNow say if you want to go for this thing, sorry. This thing. If you want to go for the authentication, that how user will log in into ServiceNow, I am giving you the authentication format as well. You can use that part. Compliance, data certifications, checking that to whom this group, to whom this data belong. You can do the data certification as well. And at last, the admin part. Form designing, service portal designing, upgrade, ServiceNow upgrading part. I am giving you the upgrade centers. So like the example, we are using the Android and the iOS phone. Okay, when you purchase any phone, like let's say a Samsung one, I have a Samsung phone. There's a few application given by Samsung by default in the phone. Like there's a application called the Samsung Mini Pay. Like a GPay, Google Pay, they have a Mini Pay as well. It is up to you, you want to use or not. That is up to 100% up to you. They have a mechanism called the well-being check. Just to see that how many times you open the phone in a day, which particular application you access in a day, you can use that. Up to you, you want to use, you can use. If you don't want to use, don't worry, don't use. I have no issues. So if you want to use the form designer, you can use it. If you don't want to use, up to you. But I am giving to you from my tooling perspective. Guys, till this point, I'm sure by seeing this, you get little idea that how ServiceNow is built up and what are the functionality modules products available in ServiceNow. Open for the question answer now for a minute now. बताइए जल्दी बताइए. Any doubt, any question? No doubt, no question, guys. ऐसे नहीं. Don't behave like a small kid. Or you think that I'm a very good trainer. I'm not a very good trainer. I'm just a trainer.
Atul, I have something, but I think it's out of whatever you are talking about. We're talking about now. Are you gonna like give us like training on this Agile 2.0, like Agile development as part
Not
of
not
IT
completely,
service
but
management?
we can put something in agenda.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That is an I always told to my participant, don't worry about this agenda. These are the things which we are going to be do. If I came to know any new thing, I will put it here. Let me put it as a agile as a placeholder as of now. Okay. If we need to be go in depth, somewhat a kind of a bullet points kind of things, we will do that part. Nothing to be worried on that area.
Because it's very important as like business analyst
Yes,
service now,
agree.
because that is where you're going to be using it to write your user
Correct.
story,
Correct.
teams, user acceptance and whatever. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. So now let me take you the next. This has been done. This has been done. This has been done. Done. So with this now, we completed our ServiceNow introduction from the theoretical perspective. Now, if I say after the 5 days of this course, I'm sure that you are so much capable to understand that what actually ServiceNow stands for, what they are doing in the market, what is their vision, mission, and all the things in the market. Okay. Last time, any doubt, any question before I close the recording here? Okay, good. Let me stop the recording.